Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Deadfire, Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. I'm Stu, the Frugal Video Gamer, and apologies for kind of skipping ahead like this, but seeing as I had this same conversation at the end of the last video twice, I figured, save everyone a bit of time. And admittedly, I'll cop to this, I did consult a walkthrough. Because I would not have the ability to... Sorry about that. Had a burp get stifled. But, let's see.
My soul is not for the taking. Not by you.
No one's taking your soul. We're just letting most of you free. Isn't that what you want?
How then? You have a plan for this? Very well. Time has weakened the wards enough that I can betray.
Because I did look it up. In order to be able to pull this off... Yeah, I mean, I barely got that one. You need 9 in order to actually pull that off.
Ahoy.
So, what apparently you can do instead...
I make no promises to cooperate with your animancy game.
Shit. Is you can weaken him somehow.
I'll handle this.
I make no promises to cooperate with your animancy
Crap.
games.
Okay, now I can head up and out at least. Thankfully I did a regular save outside the door before. Because I know that a method to pull it off is attack him, weaken him, and then you're apparently given an option to let him go.
Do you dally? There is work to be done below.
And apparently there's an animancy cat somewhere in here. Or somewhere in this... Yeah, somewhere in this section, I believe. Which will give you a +2 to... Or, I might have that, actually. So I need 4 more metaphysics in order to actually pull it off. So let's see, if I swap out, I would say I think it's Pelagina in the group, right? Let's see, Tekahatu, Seraphim. No, Pelagina's sitting out. That's right, it's Maya.
Done and done.
Alright, so 4 metaphysics, 9 metaphysics. Ah, crap. Alright, heading to the luminous bathhouse, I guess. Oh, man. Of all the things, I mean, all I did today was sit in a little classroom learning stuff. And yet my neck is sore, and I have no idea why the hell that would be. Unless I just didn't sleep right the night before. But yeah, I didn't even get home until about 5:30.
My friend, you return.
Alright. So Aloth has the highest metaphysics of all.
The light will guide me.
Okay, may as well go with another metaphysics then. Yeah, Malignant Cloud would be a good one. So let's see. I had 5 before. So I might be up to 7. If there is a food that grants animancy on or metaphysics, which I really freaking doubt. Okay. So I think it's in this section somewhere that I believe there's supposed to be a vendor that sells the animancy cat, I guess. Actually, it might be Dark Cupboard.
Quench your thirst on the way up the mountain?
Nope. Alright, head inside the Dark Cupboard then. Maybe Gotta admit, this does bug me.
Do you look for something in particular?
Nope, no animancy cat.
I've seen her much nicer lately. Said hello before she kicked me. Progress, eh?
Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Actually, there might be a consumable or two that could do it. Whoop. Let's see, 8 defenses, 2 bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, streetwise, athletic survival. Blessed incense. Okay, can I craft it then? Oh, poisons.
Buy something.
Alright, blessed incense. Yes, buddy, you're adorable. And he's feeling neglected because I was all day out in the city and didn't get back until about 2 hours ago. When he's used to having me here majority of the day. Yes, buddy, you are freaking adorable. Oh my lord, my shoulder.
For what do you dally? There is...
Alright, let's see if this'll work. Leave it be. I'll try inspecting again. Okay. I'm at 7, so yep, the +2 should do it. Should. Quick save first. Because that way I'm not going to be, you know, out the cost of this thing.
I'll handle this.
There we go. Scoriolophus winces but makes no other protest. He shifts his weight from one leg to the other as the ruins of confinement begin to crumble. The wardstone itself flashes brighter than ever, resplendent with the dragon's powerful essence.
I feel irregular. Lighter. But there is an absence as well. The burden of this prison is lifted. I will return to the beloved Atra.
Will you consider showing mercy against those who wronged you?
Mercy. Only for those who showed mercy to me. The rest. Should your hopes darken on the high seas, you will feel a welcome chill as my shadow passes over your deck. Depend on it.
Boy, that took some finagling and, rough... Scoriolophus beats his wings, lifting his massive form above the ground of his watery prison. He stretches open his jaws and roars, the ensuing blast blowing out the top of his prison, exposing it to the sky above. For the first time in untold years, natural light floods the interior of the chamber. He snaps his wings a second time, flying through the exit with wild abandon, tilting at reckless, unpracticed angles as he builds incredible speed. When he emerges, shrieks of horror and dismay grow in volume. Moments later, as he passes out of view, you hear an explosion of splintered wood, upheaved water, and incredible devastation on the southwestern corner of the island. Well...
Of course. Yes?
Hopefully she'll accept that one.
A word.
What's on your mind?
When I joined the guild, I was a fish in a dream. Water Shapers were the keepers of our oldest covenant, protectors of history, heroes, I say. Now I see the guild only for what it has become. Kohara, a perversion of the oldest Juana art.
The guild might need a new way forward if it hopes to endure.
If the guild cannot depend on its own teachings, then difficult times lie ahead of us all.
Well, less difficult since we did manage to,
I do not want to tarry in this house of regret a moment longer.
Do not blame you.
My thoughts will be clearer in time. You are kind to listen, I say. You have questions?
This is going to be some interesting conversations coming up, I'm sure.
Onikaza will want your report, I say. Pariki should have known we could not keep a dragon forever.
Yeah, I do not disagree with you on that one. Kind of insane that he tried to begin with, really. Or she. I'm genuinely not sure off the top of my head.
The gods want more for us than piracy, I say.
Aye. More than farming, more than fishing, more than shaping the water even. Freebooting be the means, lad, not the ends.
Oh, nice, the rooftop. I like that you're able to... I'll say this, that is a welcome improvement in this one. Granted, if you're on the map to start with, you can't jump around like that, but you can... Actually, Oh, yeah, if you're in the middle of the map and can't get to the edge. Oh, boy.
Yes? I shall.
Time to face the Piper.
What madness has its clutches around Pariki's overlook? The mountain shakes. Bellows of anguish echo over the wind.
Onakaza raises a trembling hand to her brow.
And a shadow rose from the streets to cover Queen's Birth on its way to the sea. Now the traders look to me for answers I do not have.
Onakaza pounds her armrest with her fist.
Nothing but panic and contradiction make their way to my ears. Tell me, what happened?
Naga invaded the guild to rescue an ancient sea dragon.
You do not jest.
The queen blinks and slowly rises to sit straight in her throne.
About many things, Highness. Not this, I say.
Takehu folds his arms and closes his eyes. Something about the gesture causes Onakaza to hold her attention on him.
For what did the guild endanger my city with this creature? I will hear Myru's report.
Onakaza searches over your shoulder. Scary Elephas agreed to lend the Water Shapers his strength to protect the archipelago.
Kahanga legends tell us that our ancestors made compacts with the creatures of the Deadfire.
Onakaza cuts herself off and snaps her fingers to an attendant.
Send for Ranga Hauhua of the Wapua tribe. If she could soften the hearts of my cats, I say dragons are not beyond her.
As her attendants make for the exit, Onakaza leans back on her throne and considers.
Ikera, but I cannot believe... Highness, would you trap another of Ngati's ancient pets?
I would go any distance to protect my people. Can Nagati's chosen say the same?
Onakaza turns back to you, leaving Takehu to pull on his hair and frown.
Speak on, Watcher. As surely as a tide swelling over the shore, I feel you are not finished.
The forms of water shaping are fabrications made to tap into the dragon's prison.
Then Pariki's students had an advantage in their lessons, I say. And Myru's after her. All at the cost of this beast's freedom.
Onakaza raises her brow.
If water shaping is not as our ancestors taught it, we cannot reckon how much of the original form we have lost.
A sinking feeling accompanies her thoughts, as if Onakaza feels a vast well of uncertainty opening beneath her.
What became of the dragon, Watcher? If the power of this beast strengthened our guild...
I siphoned his soul using the prison wards. Your water shapers should be fine. She closes her eyes and nods, taking each breath slowly.
What Pariki did was no kindness, I say. But her actions helped students of the guild to learn our most sacred art.
I am not feeling very sacred today, Highness.
Takehu, what was the dragon but Nagati's gift to the Huana? You are out of practice interpreting your mother's omens.
She waits for an answer to this rebuke, but Takehu holds his silence.
This is more valuable to me than every cannon in Rawatai. Thank you, Watcher.
Onakaza inclines her head and touches her brow, holding the pose long enough for her attendants to draw in sharp breaths and look to you with awe. Holy shit! Hope there's no hard feelings about seeing a dragon free.
Akira, it will be a nightmare to appease traders and admirals seeking recompense for shipwrecks. But what is a queen if not the one to toss in her sleep while her people rest at ease?
Onakaza allows herself to settle back with a tired smile.
My water-shaping masters will arrive soon, and I say the guild will be stronger for their guidance. But a queen's work is not finished until she has endured all of Nagati's trials.
Okay, it does bug me that she says Nagati. Everyone else seems to say Ngati.
I could send birds to every Ranga and rally them to our cause, but Nekataka needs more than strength. We need pure Huana fury. We need the Wahaki. My brother calls the Wahaki the last true Huana. He's severe on the Kahanga, but I do not call him wrong.
Onakaza thumbs her chin and nods.
The tribe hates all foreigners. Passing ships are attacked on sight, and explorers never make it back to the beach.
Finally a challenge.
Akira, and they do not like easy prey. I have hesitated to let the trading company see my teeth, but those days are behind us. Filling the seas with Wahaki war canoes will strike terror in the heart of even Rawatai's Iron Fleet.
Onakaza smirks at the idea, and you say this right in front of Maya.
Are we still pitting cannons against canoes, Highness?
Maya glances up from furiously scribbling notes, her brow raised.
Cannons exhaust themselves after every battle cry. My warriors do not.
I doubt I'll be a welcome sight, but I'll try.
Sail for the Isle of Oryokoiki and return when you have an answer from the tribe, whether fair or foul. The island lies northwest of Nekataka. There is a phrase which will protect my royal herald. Over crumbling mountains, across blighted seas. If you remember this, it could save your life.
Over crumbling mountains, across blighted seas. I'll remember that.
Write it down if you must, but recall it when the time comes. The Wahaki are not a trusting people.
That's gonna be tabled for a while, I think.
The savior of dragons. What say?
Oh, apparently I got a new title.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah, upper floor. Oh, I am so happy I managed to split the difference on that one. And I'm hoping she's not going to be stupid enough to try capturing another dragon, and will instead do something along the lines of, I need to go out to the kitchen and get more water. But she'll hopefully do something along the lines of, cajole a dragon into willingly aiding, and not doing the freaking siphoning bit. You know, prove that they have changed their ways instead of every single yeah, that's right. I wanted to do the... Actually, shit, I've got quite a bit of stuff to do. Let's see. Oh, the Beast of Winter. That's the expansion, or the DLC. That what I need to do at some point. Alright, so I've got to get Pelagina. Oh! Hang on. Shaking his head, Takehu seems uncertain of where to place his focus. He draws and expels heavy, whistling breaths through his nose. Want to talk?
And to my tribe, the Water Shapers were keepers of the past, our connection to the ancestors.
His speech rises in intensity, though he doesn't seem aware of it.
How the guild heaped praise on Ngati's chosen. How they congratulated themselves for acquiring me, I say. My cage was a gilded one. Their dragon, he was not so lucky.
You whine about the guild's honorifics, but you were complicit in them.
When the crown and the guild say what is right, who would not doubt themselves first? The guild teaches a likeness of Ngati's art, for shame. But they posture before outsiders like masters of old. To inspire the world with Ngati's gift. This is my calling.
Nekataka needs your strength. See that the guild remembers that.
None of this changes how I feel when I practice the forms. Like swimming over an ocean trench, I say. But Pariki twisted my art into a perversion. An echo of what it should be. The guild must change for the Hawana to grow. I say that as Ngati's message delivered through her son's mouth.
What do you plan on doing about it?
I will bring a change not seen since the days of our ancestors. Our legends speak of the covenant with Ngati, one that defined the tribes for generations. The ancestors gave her unwavering devotion, and she gave them a gift.
Takehu sighs and lazily scoops a palmful of water droplets from the air. They form a rough approximation of an anglerfish.
Losing Ukaizo severed our connection to the gods. Over time, their gifts diminished.
The anglerfish turns belly up and puffs into vapor.
The tribes have never needed Ukaizo more. With Ngati's blessing, I would bring Ukaizo to them.
What would you expect to find on Ukaizo?
The bleached bones of the past? Lewd sculptures? No one knows what the Huana left behind, and there is little enough for us to guess by.
Tell me what you know of Ukaizo.
An island, a city, a dream. The best of our people, before Cataclysm buried it under ash and waves. Others call it the heart of the Huana Empire. More still, call it home.
Ngati gave you water shaping?
Kohara, talent like mine was once effortless, I say. Our birthright as Huana. Our ancestors could raise islands or divide the seas. No warship could stand against us. Now only a fraction of us remember.
So you're committed to finding the island?
Kohara, but sometimes I wonder if we lost the Covenant for a reason. And if Ngati's chosen should choose his own path. Whatever we find, what better crew than friends to find lost Ukaizo on treacherous seas? Kohara?
Or we could visit the bathhouse for a nice quiet soak. Just a thought.
Sounds fun. Akira. Right, Ishi?
If you be taking requests, a few more beautiful lads and lasses wouldn't hurt none. Provided they possess the basic know-how of knots, navigation, cannon powder and such.
Captain, you have let the handsome fish do all the talking. I needed this.
No problem,
Thank you.
It's no problem, Takehu.
Kohara, let us be off.
Okay, I'll hear from Andra.
My handsome fish is intimidated by his own potential. How upsetting for him. See the anxiety that takes shelter behind his confident smile. He has worn that since he was old enough to swim. I could always plant the Covenant in his dreams, but that would spoil the fun of Ukaizo. My final test for Huana. Help him to rise up from crawling. Help him to stand and walk as a man. As a god.
Still with us, Captain? I had no desire to bore you.
Yeah, I'll go on foot. Let's see. Because, yeah, Sacred Star is done. Brass Citadel I didn't need to do anything in as yet. Oh, what else was there? But yeah, I'm glad I was able to pull that off, even if it required a bit of research beforehand. I feel a little guilty over that, but not horribly so. Yeah, I figure this stream will probably go till maybe 9:30 or so, is my thought. Let's see. Rawa Ohara. And then Pahowane. I have no idea what I'm going to encounter. To the west of Nekataka, rolling verdant plains stretch toward the mountains. Spiked plants with bright flowers punctuate the emerald green tall grass. The occasional tree dots the landscape, broad foliage casting shade like a parasol. You crest a rise to see a group of reptilian figures roughly 100 feet down the hill. You observe a party of roughly 10 Jarips. Several are poking at grubs with long sticks under the guidance of one of their shaman. Oh, they're grub fighting, apparently. Easy there. We mean you no harm. The Jarib shaman steps forward, feathered headdress swaying. It chitters, points towards the horizon, then points towards a pouch hanging from its waist. You have no idea what it's trying to say. Sure? The Java approaches through its pouch, glancing between you and the contents of its bag. You're not sure whether it's suspicious of you or trying to judge its own belongings. It may be both. Eventually, it settles on something and withdraws. Takes a few furtive hop towards you, stuffs a small dragon figure in before you, and hops back. Oh. Well, Thank you. I'm going now. Once you're well away, they begin chittering amongst themselves. A few turn back to their games, but others take up watch positions around the periphery of the rock. Huh. Okay, that was unanticipated. Oh yeah, and I want to actually get into Queen's Berth so I can maybe buy a new ship hull. Oh boy.
We're not alone.
Oh boy.
I'll take care of it.
I sense a predator in the water. I sense a predator in the water.
What if they've made for us? But no music. This one stopped screaming. Only until he's on the spit. Patience.
Okay, pretty sure that means I need to go in there and fight.
Yes? With relish. Of course. Onward!
Just like that.
Holy shitty, she just got absolutely whacked.
Everything hurt.
Holy shit, and now Seraphim got whacked.
Exactly my area of expertise.
Aye, aye.
Oh shit.
Me too.
Lava beyond seek. Don't whack him any harder. They'll fall by
Back on your feet, sailor.
You need some.
Damn it, blast. Charge!
We'll be hitting the water.
lava seek. This is futile.
Captain.
Takehu. That's it. I'm feeling the strain. I'm feeling the strain. I did not kindly spell speak. Ah, thick word of that rock. Take much more. Lava beyond
Might as well be hitting the water.
Sure are so you bastard.
Worth and rough.
Captain. Just say the word.
Take care with your aim.
Holy shit. Oh, damn it, that's why.
Of course.
Be a rare tick from feeding the fishes.
Watch your aim. Not what I was intending.
You were saying?
Damn it, blast.
Good.
Another tack, Cap.
Just like that. Still got it.
Ish. Okay. I can't have that type of group composition. I just can't. I'm glad I went over there first, because fuck me, that ain't working further in. Like, at all. Alright. Nikataka. Alright, I'll go, Wild Mare first. And I'll be right back getting something to drink. Oh, never mind. Come upon a busy... The cool waters of Nekataka's town wells serve poor and rich alike. Yet those who gather at them share certain unmistakable features. Tired Amawa visages, yokes borne across labored backs, and tattered Oparu rags. I'll speak with the locals. The Raparu, long accustomed to ignoring their superiors, pay you little mind, only belatedly realizing that you address them. One of them, an older woman, blinks dark eyes at you. Ekata, it is Kazrakar. I am always hearing stories of you. It is said you are a decent person. not like so many of these foreign sort. A child reaches for your hand. With a growing cascade of murmurs, the crowd unravels between you and the now bubbling wellhead. A black liquid splatters from between the stones of the well, and someone in the crowd screams. A muckman from the Reparu caste steps forward. His boots seem more sloshed than leather, but his plunger's been so long you'd fit in with any formation of pikemen. Be at ease, Akera. For what do you flee? I am always cleaning these... He blinks as the undulating formlessness of a noose bubbles up from the well. Go! I'll take care of this! Yamawa drops his plunger and bolts, ungainly on shoddy boots. You turn to see a second thick ooze burst out of the well, shredding the well's yolk and scattering the pit stones. Free spell. Awesome. Takehu's magic wreathes the beastly mire and snap freezes it. A moment later, the icy totem falls and shatters across the yard. You look to congratulate Takehu, but the crowd screams again. You turn to see small balls of ooze escaping the well and plopping onto the ground. They sluggishly roll side to side, getting whatever bearing an eyeless monster might need. To me, citizens, I'll protect you. The muckman and the crowd swarm to you for safety, the shape of the mob gelatinous as it fills in behind you. Ahead of you, I'm assuming, the oozes ripple and divide, each small creature falling free like a rotten grape from the bunch. They roll towards you, collecting dirt, as the crowd gasps and backs away. Okay, hopefully that means everyone in the crowd is going to be on the opposite side, so that I'm not having to worry about keeping them safe. And this is a nice little story event. You know, it makes you actually feel like you're, yep, awesome.
These distractions. Indeed.
Alright. Since I know that's gonna come up soon. Oh, hang on. There we go. Perfect. As I said, perfect. Ow!
Give me the order.
What say?
You see that, Ishi?
So glad I managed to get everyone on one portion of the map.
Speak your mind.
I'm also lucky that, or I'm fortunate that I decided to talk with them, and that talking with them... Oh, hang on. Pauper, Cowaner, Pauper. Alright, Wild Mare it is. Be right back. And I'm back, as you can...
What can I do for you? You see anything?
Alright. Holy shit. Okay. Now up in, yeah, the northwest corner. Yeah, I should be able to start streaming earlier tomorrow night since I'll actually be home a little sooner than I was today. Well, a fair bit sooner than I was today. I had to make a couple stops on the way home, and, well, granted, one-way trip into the city is about a 40-minute drive for me. Which is not fun when you're having to be there at 7:30 in the morning. Because especially if you want to make sure that you've made a proper... You want to make sure you've made a proper lead time for... Just in case there's any... Oh, actually.
Ach, my little private... Well, the queen enjoy the lack of
But, oh yeah, you want to make sure that, say there's a traffic jam, you're able to get through in a timely fashion.
Care for a fish or two, you'll find...
I'm afraid not.
I've got everything that... Of course.
Business comes and goes like the...
Alright. Well, I could get a galleon. I think a Dow will... Let's see. Minimum cruise 7. I think I'll go with a Dow, simply because that way... There we go. That's a bit better. Oh yeah, Pelagina, I still need to... Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Sure. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the Valeris sales? Oh, wrong one. Okay, so... Oh, that'll stand out pretty well, I think. Alright, so bosun. Here we are. Cook. Cannoneer. Cannoneer. Surgeon. Deckhand. Navigator. Helmsman. Anyone good? Anyone a good helmsman then? Okay, I'll swap him into the navigator slot. Double bronzer. Huh. And deckhand. Miscellaneous upgrades. Okay, where or how do I get more upgrades then?
Business comes and goes. Oh.
Oh, captain's quarters. One will be fine, I think. Crap. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, it might help if I had the right category, I suppose. Captain's Corps. No! Damn it!
Business comes and goes.
I thought... Damn it. And I'm not... I would prefer to spend the money as opposed to reload the save. Eesh. Buddy, what is it, huh? Alright. Now back to the ship. Just to make sure. Let's see. Traveling the wilderness of Crookspur. I've just got to figure out where the hell Crookspur is. By sea. And I think I just took the wrong boat. I'm reasonably sure I took the wrong boat. Yep. Okay, now by sea. Okay, good. So am I able to sell that thing? Oh, oh. Okay, good. Let's see. Where's Crookspur? Oh, there's Dunnage. Let's see here. She needs to be in for Dunnage. She's pretty much done, I think. And let's see, what was his? Oh, here we are. Sayuka. I am curious as to how that'll go. Though, actually, before I do anything else... Oh yeah, I have this to give her. Oh yeah. Wait a minute, kitchen stove. Oh yeah, the Actually, I think he's got that, doesn't he? Hand mortar and kitchen stove. Sorry, I keep burping and I feel bad about that, honestly. Hall of the Unseen. Reptilian Eye. Yeah, I'll go up to this one and then down to there. Shadowed Vale. The land here is shattered and barren, eerily quiet, with jagged hillocks plunging abruptly into the calm, clear seas. No birds fly above, and you have not spotted the first boar, rat, or lizard. By comparison, the camp ahead positively bustles. Horses are tied off to stakes. A roped figure, cowl pulled over its head, sits upon a crate in the scent of a hearty. Thoughts? Approach the camp. As you advance, the flaps on two of the closer tents open, disgorging a lithe wood elf in a deer and finery, a bulky Almawar with cerulean skin, and one of the savannah folk who levels a large crossbow at your heart. Not another step, stranger, he says. The elf smiles warmly at you, rather mixing the message. The robed figure within the camp makes no movement at all. We're not here to cause trouble. The Adiran woman bows slightly at the waist, brown hair falling over her face in loose curls. In that case, who are we to keep you from our company? Please, join us by the fire. The trio guide you among the tents. There seem too many for the few kith you see about. The elf graciously offers you a seat at the fire. The robed figure makes no apparent notice of your arrival, their cowl casting their visage in impenetrable shadow. Who's your hooded friend? Just that. Perhaps you should ask yourself. Hey, who are you? Well, look under the hood. You approach the figure who makes no move. Each step takes you closer, yet somehow also further away. Okay, what? A hairless face with pale skin, thin lips, a narrow nose, and no eye sockets at all. What in the name of whale is going on here? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay. Did not anticipate that. Man, after an arduous journey, you finally reached the center of the volcanic devastation. Before you was a broad-faced stone building, rugged with age. The Eye of Wall, solitary and all-seeing, is emblazoned above the door. You approach the door. Uh-huh. Naturally. Okay, that explains the why of it, or the wall of it, I suppose.
Ishi, quiet time.
Let's see. Oh, 2 abilities. Buddy, what is it, huh? You keep meowing like that. Sorry, I don't mean to be rough with you, but eesh. Sure.
God, now there'd be glowing crystals and mushrooms. I'd rather it be full fucking dark myself.
Uh-huh. Okay, it's definitely going to be a puzzle sort of thing.
Sadly, I can. I'll take care of this.
Speak freely. Aye, aye. What's on your mind, cutie? Your orders? Captain?
Okay, there's Ishi. Well, I'm doing a reasonable job anyway.
I'll handle this.
Oh, that didn't do it.
What for, Cap? Aye.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I mean, ciphers, they are one you have to micromanage.
I'll take care of this.
Okay.
What have we here?
Scroll of Winter Wind. Actually, let's see. Strand of Favor.
Bit of tackle, Cap.
I shall.
Oh, wait a minute. I actually closed that one off.
What?
Yep.
Here.
Not the least bit surprised about that. Oh, hey, blessed incense. Just a random dog in the middle of a freaking temple to wall. What the shit? Okay.
Of course.
Yep, called it.
I believe this place is leading us in circles. Or worse.
Pearl. No, it's leading us towards the center. Oh boy.
What for, Cap? Done and done.
Oh, wrong one.
Ahoy. Aye.
The Eye of Wall. We read the books, not get written.
I'll handle this.
Oh boy. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly.
Afraid not. Cut that out. See that, Ishi?
Indeed.
Okay, so that's an easier way to just get out then. Oh, that was interesting. Actually, what is the... Because I know he has all of the, Let's see. No, he does not. Huh. Alright, so I'll swap. What just happened? I hit tab and it just kind of... What? Oh, okay, yeah, honestly, I think it's kind of appropriate to name it Weisel, since it's an Isle of Wall, or Whale, or however it's pronounced. Oh boy. Alright. Advance. Oh boy. Oh boy. God damn. Well, that's why I quick saved as soon as I realized, oh shit. There we are. Yeah, he'll come out for Joti instead. Oh, I love this one. Actually, let's see what I've got for crafting. Cup of tea. And there's a rather obvious pun in there. Are they seriously? Okay, good. Okay, up to the Kohara ruins. Harbinger's Watch. I have no idea what that actually is. Alright. Into Kohara. Kohara. Alright, I think, yeah, this will be the last thing I do for tonight. Oh, good God, my neck. And I will say, I don't like being locked in with certain compositions and all that. I mean, I try my best not to, but it's kind of hard to avoid it at times. I mean, like Jyoti, if you want to be able to get her spirit reaping thing done, you have to have her along. Though a bit more to the point, I mean, that one isn't too bad, but like on higher difficulties, you need that priest in the group, or you need that tank in the group. And not having one or the other is going to leave you at a disadvantage. You know, it's just how it's going to work. No more, no less. Oh my God, he's still 4 levels above me. Okay, I'm just avoiding him then.
Still is a pond.
I mean, what the hell is with that? I mean, even if he's meant to be a boss, good God. Or maybe a optional encounter? I don't know. Actually, it could be a bounty. I actually wouldn't be that surprised if it was a bounty. What is that? Yeah, Maya, maybe just head in there and take a shot at a lot of these, I think. There we go. Nice.
You have next time a challenge. Hold me, mother. You have my attention.
Ow!
Yes, Captain. Speak your mind. Yes, of course. Worth and rough. Yes?
here.
Ship's log of the Tempest Turn. Norn, former first mate of the Tempest Turn. Suppose this is more of a diary now, though let's be honest, it was heading that course for some time now on account of Captain DeLuna kicking me from the ship. And all because I kept reminding her how she said one night over dinner she'd finally listen to my theories on that crew who went missing near some island. What was it called? Bloodlung Island or Kazuwari or something such? To the north of Fort Deadlight. I don't remember. Point is, I know it wasn't the floating hangman what got them, because the dhow was recovered and it didn't have no blood on the deck, nor even any torn sails or pockmarked wood. For that matter, it couldn't have been those trading company bastards, ship hunters, slavers, Wana savages, or Amaro military. The crew just up and disappeared. Every last one. No bodies, no blood, just clothes and food and grog left behind. Gods, they left the grog! Every last cask. So you tell me, Captain DeLuna, just what happened to them? What new threats out there that we ought to be spending gold and rubies and blood and sweat to prepare for? Who took them if it wasn't a flock of overly cunning imps with a taste for pirate flesh? Okay. A woman lies down on the tiles, her skin discolored with decay. Her rent fetch sluices away to reveal bone. No maggots or bugs have reached her here, which only means that there's more of her left to assault your nostrils. Examine the body first. The woman's body lies at the end of a trail of smeared, crusted blood. The damage to her armor suggests a fight, though it looks like her attacker, or attackers, allowed her to crawl away and to die. Holding your breath, you kneel to search the body. Clumps of Oh! Take the pages. There's pages. These pages have been torn out of... Okay. I wanted so badly to find Poko Kohara, and now we are stuck here. No one dares to leave while the Titan roams outside, so we must hope we can find another exit somewhere in the ruins. Alara must have triggered it. It did not move until she began prying open the door, and before we knew it, it had Jian. The others did not say it, but I know they blame me for failing to save him. Alara is gone too. We move more slowly now, wary of traps and monsters. I detest this creeping about, and Dueno's stomping nearly makes it all pointless. But Valero has almost lost his nerve, and I do not think he can take another nasty surprise. The others sleep. We just decided against candles or campfires, so I write in the glow of the Adra. It is good because I hear something moving in the dark, even if the others do not. Valero insisted that we move slowly so he could study the murals and the patterns in the floor. He thinks to save us from mishaps like the one that befell Jian and Alara, but none of that will help if the creatures here catch us. Dueno hides a limp, but the way he looks at Valero and me makes me think he is hiding something else too. They grow more and more paranoid with every hour in this place. When they awaken, we will press forward so that we may be done with it. In the meantime, I will keep the pages with my own observations. I cannot trust the others with them. Valero lost the logbook and accuses me of sabotage. Sabotage? He is so busy sketching these murals that he forgets why we're here. But I saw the Adra and I understood. This place is sick. We are here to cure it. But Valero says the Wana were here long ago, that the murals prove as much. I think one hour looks much like another, but he gave me an idea. Right now, we spend blood and treasure searching for luminous Adra. Our task would be much easier if we could make regular Adra luminous by enriching it with live souls. As I look at the equipment the Anguithans built here, so like the machines our animators construct, I wonder if they once did this very thing. And we have the village of Kohara so eager to help. Oh no. Got the idol.
Careful, Watcher. That thing's got a nasty hex on it. Confusion feels like.
Reader Soul. You are an explorer with the Valiant Trading Company, and you are searching the ruins with your comrades. At least they used to be your comrades. Now you're not so sure. Things have been going wrong ever since you got to this island. First with Jian, then Ulara. Though it might have been started earlier on Kohara. Maybe when Vector fell sick. You hear a scream in the distance. You don't... Boy, that was well timed. You don't know where the others are. You don't know why there's blood on your hands. You don't know why it's so hard to think. But you remember that you were supposed to be quiet to avoid the noise of whatever is down here. Something moves in the darkness. Oh, it's a quest item.
Yes, I shall. I'll take care of it.
The Wana figure sacrifice seems to have supplied the pillar with energy, depicted by blue flame. The stone and glass of this contraption vibrates with some internal energy, sending the copper rings to buzzing. Oh, good God. That is not great.
Looking at that thing's enough to make me queasy. For the love of God, don't touch it.
I'll take care of it.
Energy pulses through the twisted column like an irregular heartbeat, straining at the bounding walls.
Tell me. Tell me.
Oh boy. The machine at the base of the pillar is in bad shape. The outer panels are warped and the copper is corroded, but it looks whole. You check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence of the pillar runs through with it. Okay. Essence moves within the Adra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted as a fresh wound. Something in that place pulls at your soul, and the distant voices cry out again. Well, into the breach, folks.
I'll handle this.
Project your party into the pillar. Kind of funny that I also happened to do that, you know, back there at the tower. Oh, that's not ideal. A force within the Adra tugs your soul from your body into a realm of pure essence. You become aware of a fragmented, dreamlike landscape. It is not a physical place, but rather a shape your mind has formed from the teeming energy. So is your presence in it.
Gwe? What is this? Are we truly in this place?
Your actual body is still in Poko Kohara. You feel the cold tiles beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you cannot return to it. Something here has a hold on you. The voices you heard outside the pillars scream and wail somewhere close by. Oh! Okay. Wait. You reach the source of the tumult, a festering mass of corruption. Hundreds of souls cry out within it, trapped and twisted by the accumulating decay.
If this is how the gods run the Beyond, I'm sure Valian animancy would be an improvement.
A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole, surface to confront you. One of them separates out from the others and stares you down with grim, hateful intensity.
You do not belong here.
The speaker takes the form of an older Huana man, his visage shifting as if reflected in rippling water. He is not a physical presence, but rather a soul given shape. Who are you?
We are the dead.
Its voice hits in your mind like a clapper to a bell.
We're talking to a lost soul? Hold on, before you say any more, look into the light of my lantern.
He bares his teeth at her and squints as a trickle of essence leaves his body. When he looks away, the trickle stops.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
A second form takes shape near the first and glowers at him. Their essences sharpen and flicker at each other.
My storm reads Poko Kohara. Ngati's fist drags Valiant ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already failed.
His form gathers definition. Whether or not his words are true, he believes what he's saying.
You come as an endorsement from your mother, I say.
As usual, I am the last to know.
You're responsible for the storms? How?
Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
He gazes out at the shifting scenery behind your floating platform of what only resembles stone.
And rots, apparently.
What do you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I am a miner, not a mystic.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess, bringing storms.
There's nothing divine about broken machinery around an Adra pillar.
The gods laugh at machines, I say. Nothing built of kith hands can wrest away their will. No souls travel through here. The Adra screams. Ngati grins, showing her fangs.
Kohara, then you do know my mother.
This is where Valiant's scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
Pushing out Valia only exchanges a trading post for Raratayan warships.
Their ships also sink when the winds tip them over. Akira, I am the storm of my people. Adra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
He opens his palm. The ether around you reacts at once, whipping up the... Oh boy.
Madiko, to arrive at the far side of death and find this babbling brook.
The Valians will not overrun us while I have the strength to repel them.
If you think bad weather will hold back my countrymen, you have greatly underestimated us.
They will depart when the waters rise to drown their investments. This I know.
These storms chase away fish and blight crops. You're the one killing Tikawara.
Fool! Ngati will stop churning the seas when the outsiders leave. Then I will be reborn as a Ranga. Pirates and slavers drove my tribe from our old roots and havens. Now, the Valians do the same with paper. They come to pull Adra from the earth and mill it like grain.
You speak as though this Adra has been the heart and soul of your tribe for generations, though you have only recently come here.
Adra is the heart and health of the Deadfire. You, whose breast is cold and still, would know nothing of this. There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull edge.
You've all died. Maybe I can help you move on. No more fighting. Let me convince your enemies to leave.
Coin is their only language, I say. Reason and compassion are bitter to their tongues. This is where all things stop. No one leaves, I say.
Akasi, let's not be hasty. Some of us still have bodies out there. You don't plan on staying here, huh? Why not let us tag along and see if we can reunite with our... what we left behind.
It never ends well when you stuff mismatched essence into one body.
You're not lying, are you? You've all served your captain with distinction. But I think this is where we part ways. Dismissed.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna real quick. Okay, good. Because I want to show him the notes. Because, yeah, that is pretty fucking low. Okay, the guy in the top left is,
If this is how the god...
You do not belong here.
Ezregar, captain of the Defiant at your service.
We are the dead.
We're talking to a lot.
Maybe you're dead.
You...
As usual, I am the last to know.
You're responsible for the storms? How?
Ngati...
What do you mean, Rob?
I don't claim to want...
The system...
So Luminous Hydra is affecting the weather? Or the souls inside it are? Well, actually, I have questions about this place.
This is no place. Curiosity. Answers. None of it matters now.
I saw ancient murals. They showed Juana dying before this Hydra vein.
Now, Juana and foreigner alike die and come together here. Ikira. Old stories tell that those who go to Poko Kohara do not return. Now, I understand them.
How did you get here?
I followed the oldest path. Through death and shadow.
You feel yourself standing on a beach, the sand between your toes. Your toes are on a Haru's, webbed and striped in yellow and brown, though they're hard to see in the midnight dark. You are Ranka, yet you simper and grovel before the Valians. You disgrace us.
If we always run, we will trickle to nothing, like a handful of water carried over the sand. But if we treat with them, we can survive, become strong, like the Juana in Nikitaka.
Ruana's face, at least the half you can see in the moonlight, is twisted with an expression you see him practice more and more these days. It is a fool's hope.
Then what do you advise?
Kill the Valians, take their supplies, leave. Ruana draws back from you, pulling his whole face into darkness. It does not matter. You can picture his childish outrage clearly enough.
They came to us in friendship.
To test us. Their Rangas will send more men and ships to kill us.
Then you would give them reason. We will speak no more on this. I am Ranga, and I say we help the Valians. Do not do this on a Haru.
You are no longer standing on the beach with your old friend Ranga. You are in the water, watching clouds of your own blood swirl around razor-edged coral. The trial of waves is not yet over, but you have lost. You were sure Ngati would favor you for the sake of the tribe. Even as the swim wore on, even as your aging muscles cramped, you never doubted. Not until her currents opened your belly upon the coral. But Ngati's ways are unknowable. Even your death may serve her purpose yet. If not, perhaps your daughter can succeed where you have failed. Something pale and pulpy like a dried koiki fruit drifts from the searing wound in your belly. A reef fish darts over to this ragged bit of flesh and circles it, nibbles it. You know it's just the fevered imaginings of a dying man, but you can feel the fish inside you, writhing and biting. Still, you bring your hands to...
I thought I would awaken the newborn Ranga. that the gods would give me a tribe to drive the foreigners from Deadfire. Instead, I count the foreigners that join me here.
This is no delight for me either.
What do you know about the machinery connected to this Adra?
I do not know the hearts of those who came before our ancestors. If they built a trap for souls lost in Poko Kohara, their minds were as twisted as the Adra which brought us here.
The Adra I entered was twisted and deformed.
Then you saw flesh, dark with a bruise. Here, you see the wound itself. I have no time left to waste. This...
Yeah.
No souls travel through here.
Kohara,
This is where Valian's scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
You sure? They'll do anything to protect an investment. Though you're only holding a mental projection of the pages, Anaharu peers down at them and absorbs their meaning. He turns his gaze toward Beza.
Don't look at me. You report to your fish goddess, and I report to Sangreta Mea Compressa.
Anaharu silences her with a glare.
I am the storm of my people. Adra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
Madiko, to arrive at the far side of the...
The Valians will not overrun us while I...
If you think bad
They will depart when the waters rise to drown their investments. This I know.
Anaharu, you lost the trial of waves. Ngati judged you unworthy.
Ngati tested me, I say. The trial of waves was her trickster's way of sending me here. Pirates and slavers now, the veil...
You speak as though this Adra has been the...
Adra. There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull edge.
Maybe I can help you move on.
This is where all things stop.
Ekosi, let's not... You don't plan on staying here, huh?
Never ends well when your stuff
Why not
mismatch
let us-
essence into
you're
one body.
Not... You've all served. Dismissed.
No candy? Hit me, and I'll hit you back. That was about as useful as...
There we go.
Can do. I think that's beyond me. What can I do for it? Are you
Just like this.
With your aim.
What can I do for
No, I cannot do that.
Watch your fire!
Mo.
Just like
Mo. On
There we go. You subdue the furious souls, ripping them into motes of their constituent essence. Beyond this cloud of essence, you feel the pull of the cycle, a force that steadily increases. The pillar remains steadfastly blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence. Sending it through the cycle would restore the Adra around you. Restore. Push the essence through the widening channel to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking that it'd be weird if I could actually loot anything here. You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world even as the immaterial one warps around you. Essence flows the newly restored Adra, filling it with the light and heat that is both agonizing and rapturous. You return to your body, feeling as though you've just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Yeah, I'm definitely going to Tikawada and...
Looking at your thing.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to Tikawada and letting them know, yeah, this is what the captain of the last ship had planned. Maybe don't be so trusting. Because no, they are not representative of all the Valians, but damn is it not a good look. Okay, apparently this was not the ship, or not the island I was intended to find. Alright, Tikawada. Because, yeah. That's not great at all. As you near the dock, voices roar over the din of the waves. It seems as if the entire village has gathered. Many of them don't seem happy. They argue with one another, pointing into the distance. But at your approach, they turn to stare at you, their eyes wide with apprehension or anticipation.
My fishermen saw your boat sailing from Poko Kohara. The storms. They parted like a school of fish before Nagati herself.
Anaharu won't try that a second time. A hush falls around the crowd as you speak the name. Ruana clears his throat, clearly eager to move on.
Now, the Valiant Trading Company will send ships, people, and supplies. Tikawawa will be the greatest port east of Nekataka.
First they must clear room for docks and storehouses. That will be many months from now, no?
The young priestess glares with open malice, the angles of her crossed arms and clenched jaw as sharp as daggers.
Already they make plans. I say this is a turn in our fortunes. The first of many. You are always welcome among us. Accept this and know...
Can I not show my evidence? Are you fucking serious? What?
With Jamel gone, our tribe has lost the diseased paradigm.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't quick save after that, because god damn. If I'm not able to present this evidence, I might have to go back and
The gods
redecide.
give answers. It is only my duty to listen.
You are right to be wary of the Valians.
Again, this is nonsense. Beza's notes are her own. Her mad fantasy should not disgrace the company by association.
And the Ranga sold us to these sea snakes. Thank you for this warning. But for what did you bring this to me?
This was the right thing to do.
Then I thank you. Perhaps it is too late to stop the Valians, but I will do what I can.
Okay, so I can present evidence. I'm gonna reload this one and see what happens if I go into the chieftain's hut instead. Because if he tries burying it, I might bury my sword into his heart. To be perfectly frank. Because, god damn, that would be a bridge too far. It really would be.
So what happens if you dry out too much?
If it is Ngati's desire that I stay moist, she will hasten the rain.
Pardon me. Eesh. Really hope that one wasn't audible.
One day soon, this will be a busy port. You have done a great thing for us.
The Valians would have harvested your souls to use the machines in Poko Kohara.
Chaudhary, one woman's fevered notes do not represent the company's plans.
His expression wavers between humor and confusion. He doesn't know what to make of this, and he's clearly afraid of misinterpreting you.
For what do you say these things? Come, let me see.
Can you read Valian?
As surely as my fingers are webbed.
He continues glancing back at you as he pages through the records. You get the feeling he's contemplating you much more than the papers in his hands. At last he sighs.
You would not say this if it were not so. I do not understand why, or how the Valians would do such a thing. But I will be cautious. It is good that you bring this to me quietly. My people trade enough rumors and fears for twice their number.
Actually, I'd like those pages back.
Oh? For what?
I must return them to the company director in Nekataka.
Then you must tell your wranglers of how we helped you. Whatever you need, you must only ask.
Buddy, what are you growling over? But yeah, that, whew. Less than great. Actually, let's see what Vector has to say, if anything.
It seems the Lagofath no longer bother us. I can save my strength for a worthy fight.
Soon the director will send supplies and immenses and soldiers, unless you have room on your ship.
Okay, real quick. Okay, I can save on this one, I think.
Soon the director, unless you have room on your ship.
I found the remains of your expedition.
That you mean? Madiko. If the expedition failed, the company will hesitate to finance a second one.
You sweat too much over too little, Victor. I have never known the company to hold the expedition's cook responsible for its success or failure.
Captain Beza always said that the cook is the heart of morale. Can you not imagine why I am high-strung, with a crew's fortunes balanced on every dish? If their work was finished, their families in the republics would be compensated.
I'll see what I can do.
Agrasima.
Your captain had some dark plans for the tribe.
Wait, what do you mean? Percomplancanet, you cannot take this thing so seriously. Beza was an academy brat hoping to catch the director's notice. And anyway, this has nothing to do with me. I am just a cook.
The company would not have told Vector their plans. And I am sure he is right. Beza was clearly operating on her own, not under company orders.
But I will see this gets back to the director in Neketaka. No need to worry.
Oh, damn it. Well, that's why I saved you right beforehand, because I had a suspicion that he might pull that type of shit. Also, I might even keep a hold of those more permanently.
Unless you have that. You, Captain, if there were Agrasima.
I could use a cook, unless you'd rather stay here.
I would consent to be chained to your galley if it saved me from this dump.
Alright. There we are. Actually, okay. Chatty. Oh, okay, she could be a helmsman. He's only good as a navigator, but... yeah, I'll have her as helmsman, actually. Buddy, what, huh? Seriously, you've been meowing like that most of the time I've been home. And where the hell is some food? Okay, food and drink. Not kith meat. God damn no, not kith meat. Okay, rice will work. Oh, more fresh fruit. Alright, leave by sea. Alright, so I found the one south. Let's see. Okay, it's got to be up over here then. Oh, yeah, there's a coastline right there. And I'll admit, I'm still not 100%. Honestly, what I'm thinking... Wapau jungle. The fetid, sweltering jungle looms around and above you, the thick canopy capturing the heat. Sweat clings to your nostrils and drips from your chin. Nothing seems to move in all of the world save you. Your companion's complaints fell silent hours ago. You pause beside his broad, stagnant waterway and are refilling your skins when you hear movement in the wilds ahead of you. The trio of kissed. Watcher of Kednoa. We mean you no harm. Indeed, we offer a proposal, if you would step aside with us to hear it. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of my friends. I'm gonna take the schmuck bait. Watched by scan. Let me offer... No thanks, I think I'll be fine over here. Absolutely. Okay, that was... oh, subterranean temple. Orca. Huh. Oh, that was rather abrupt. Gotta admit. Yeah. Oh boy.
Slippery as an eel.
Well,
The shadow comes to muddy the light.
Careful. Look.
Attack!
So help me God. The next one you
There we go.
No one noticed that.
Yeah, Venom Bloom is absolute.
I am the Alpha Predator.
So help me God, I'll whoop the next one of you who takes aim.
This does not work.
Moeth, Ixie.
Death. Indeed. With relish.
No one noticed that, right? See that is?
Worse than rush.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is incredible. I'm buzzing. Do they feel it too? Do they know? I should tell them. Well, what if it scares them away? Okay.
You know what? I'm impressed. That was, whew, wow. I've never experienced anything like that before.
Okay.
You've been good to me. Better than I thought you'd be. I may not always show it, but I appreciate it. I guess. My owner... Things weren't perfect between us. Sometimes she'd cry after using me, or scabbard me and ignore me for days. It was complicated. You won't tell her about us, will you? Not that I like you or anything, I just don't want her to get the wrong idea. She's very sensitive.
It'll be our little secret. Unless she wants in on this.
Ugh, I hate you.
I've been studying the Principi's philosophy of love, you know. I don't mind sharing.
I don't share. Oh, this was a mistake. I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just point me at the map and I'll mark the last place I heard she was going. Some city called Dunnage.
Wait, why would she tell you where she's going but not bring you along? Clearly there's more to this than you're letting on. Tell me what happened. Maybe I can help.
She dumped me, okay? She said she couldn't do this anymore and tossed me in a pile of garbage. Do you feel better now that I've humiliated myself for you? Is that what you wanted to hear?
This is fucking weird. I'm sorry.
I don't want your fucking pity. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
Okay, that... Eager... Oh god, eager lover. What the fuck?
I'm here.
Oh. Okay, got something for the occult. Oh. Okay, they came here for a mace, apparently.
I shall.
And apparently I just found it.
I'll have it.
Examine the mace.
What is this thing?
Oh, Rimmer got frigid ballsack.
What happened?
That thing, whatever it is, it's stupid. Really, really stupid. And disgusting.
Oh boy.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, that's less than ideal. Alright. Wait a minute. Oh. Shit. Okay. Guess I'm just... Yeah, quick saving. Grab it. Close off your mind. Take the mace. Magistrate's cudgel. Binds with Cipher Fighter Monk. Okay, so apparently Adair can now have that one. Okay. Isle of Woe. Duh. I can't help it. Alright. So, Nekataka. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I was worried the storm might hit. Alright. Actually, I'll just go near Nekataka. Alright, so thank you all for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow night. Because it's, yeah, I'm gonna be completely unavailable during the day. So, have a nice night, and pleasant dreams, everyone.